Hey guys, it's Katie, and I just first of all wanted to say, can you believe that we are already embarking on our week 3 in our journey together in our challenge group? And first of all, I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate you and tell you how proud I am of you for all that you've accomplished in the first couple weeks. Because you know what? Change is really, really hard. And I know that sometimes we come into these things and we think, the first couple weeks, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to change, and I can't wait to finally see these results. But by the time you get to the third week, you can slow down a little bit and say, I really want to do this, and I don't really feel like working out. So when you come on week 3, it's just there are a couple things that come into play. And one of those things that I want to talk about today is the idea of your emotions. So, right now, you are probably seeing within the group that there are members of the group who are already seeing results, that they are seeing victory maybe on the scale, or they're losing inches, or their jeans are fitting better. Maybe you yourself are kind of looking back and going, wait a second. I have worked out every day. I have been eating clean, and I'm still not seeing these results. At this point, it's so much easier when you get to that point of frustration to just say, I give up. I don't want to do it. It's not for me. I can't do this anymore. But instead of doing that, just have faith that what you're doing is absolutely right. If you feel as though you're hitting a plateau, or you feel as though something isn't quite right, you need to talk to your coaches about it. Maybe there is something with your calorie intake, or maybe you're not getting enough calories in your system for results. But just know that your results are coming, but it's not a race, and it's not going to be at the same pace as everybody else. So just keep that in the back of your mind and know that change is inevitably going to be hard. The other thing that I kind of wanted to talk to you about when I say that change is hard is that at this point in the game, you need to come face to face with some of those things that might be standing in your way of weight loss. So I want you to think of some of your bad habits. When you get into week 3, the saying goes that it takes 21 days to create a habit. And I kind of buy into that, but not exactly, because I really think it can also be a breaking point where you start to kind of go back and regress a little bit and say, well, I'm seeing results, so it wouldn't matter if I have this little piece of chocolate, or if I don't work out today, if I get another workout in tomorrow. And it's really easy to shift that around. So I really want you to think about this. Change requires some kind of sacrifice. If something is really worth it in the long run, you have to be willing to sacrifice something now that you find enjoyable. So if for you it's potato chips, or it is, I don't know, something like candy or cake at that picnic, are you willing to sacrifice that instant gratification for a long-term result? So when you think about weight loss and what it could mean to you, or what being healthy means to you, you really have to weigh your options, and you really have to think, what do I want more? Do I want this piece of cake more than I want to be fit? And if you constantly ask yourself those questions when you're in the face of those questions, the results kind of become a little bit more clear. You really start to think about what you want. You also want to think about the benefits of what you're trying to do now could be. So, what are the benefits of how you feel after 2 weeks of doing this? I know for me, it was an increase in energy. I love the feeling of my jeans being looser. For me, it's never really about the scale, but I like the way I feel more confident when I feel as though I'm more in shape, or I've worked out, or I've accomplished something. So I want you to also think about those benefits as well. Do those outweigh the idea of what the instant gratification would be? The other thing is what I like to call the ripple effect. And I want you to think about how being healthy is impacting people around you. So whether it's a dramatic weight loss, or maybe a boost in your own confidence, how do those things affect the people around you? You might not realize it, but as you lose weight, people actually see you and they go, wow, she looks great. I wonder what she's doing. And then you have this opportunity to inspire people and teach them kind of about what you're doing, about what this clean eating is, and how you feel when you eat clean. And even if you're married and you're a new mom, or you have 3 kids or whatever it might be, I feel as though when I work out and I eat healthy, I am a better mom, I am a better wife because I am more confident in myself. So I think about the idea of working out and I think about the idea of eating clean. And yeah, sometimes I want that chocolate cake. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't eat clean 100% of the time. But I know that those little sacrifices that I've made in the long run have not just benefited me, but have benefited my family. And not only that, but I've been able to then pay it forward as a coach as well. So this week, moving ahead, I want you to think about the ripple effect. What do you do better when you are happy? When you feel like you are doing something for yourself? How does that make you maybe a better mom or a better wife or a better friend? And I want you to think about those as you think about, wow, this change, it's really, really hard. Think about the idea of what makes it really worth it to do. All right, guys, let's rock week 3.